What are the best cellular data plans for RVers and cruisers to keep connected in their travels? It's time for our update. This is for September 2021. Hi there, I'm Cherie with the Mobile Internet Resource Center, where we focus on helping our RVing and boating community keep connected and stay on top of this often complicated technical topic of mobile internet while on the road. And cellular data is a top way that we keep connected while traveling in all these gorgeous, amazing locations. So that means that we are constantly tracking the best data plans that can help keep you connected on all of the carriers for routers, hotspots, tablets, and smartphones. Now, this is being filmed in early September 2021. If you're watching this video much after that date, you may want to also go follow up with our guide to the top pick data plans. You can find that right down there at rvmobileinternet.com/planpicks, where we are constantly keeping this updated. Because I promise you, just as soon as I click the publish button on this video, something's going to change about what I'm about to share with you. Now, the data plans that we have selected to share with you this time around are focused on plans that provide a lot of hotspot data off of routers, hotspots, and smartphones, as well as we are including some for tablets that can be used in your travels to keep you connected and doing the things that you need to do online, like working remotely, schooling, keeping on top of your finances, tracking your travels, and sharing with your friends and families about what you are up to. So we're going to be breaking this down into plans that are suitable for data-only devices, as well as smartphones, and then tablets. So let's get to it. So first, we're going to be focused on data plans that can be used in routers and hotspot devices. Now, hotspot devices are usually sold by the carriers. These are consumer devices that create a Wi-Fi network off of your cellular data plan. And cellular embedded routers are kind of like hotspots on steroids. They offer a lot more advanced features, and we do have a guide that's going over the difference between these. But what's unique about these devices is you need a data plan that is authorized for use in data-only devices to provide an internet connection. Now, the plans have changed a lot since our last video update. So I'm starting off with Verizon, who finally launched some usable data plans for data-only devices. And they now offer them in 15 gigabyte, 50, 100, and 150 gigabyte options. And you can get these standalone as well as added to your unlimited smartphone data plans through their postpaid consumer department. Now, for that 150 gigabyte plan, it is either $80 when added to your unlimited smartphone plan, or if you want to get it standalone without any other lines of service, then it is $110, plus there are activation fees involved. So they are now offering a lot of high-speed data that you can use officially in hotspots and routers, and that brings a great new option to round out your mobile internet arsenal. Now, if you can't qualify for postpaid, or you don't want to go postpaid, they still are offering a 30 gigabyte plan for $65 per month on their prepaid option. We're hoping to see some changes in that upcoming now that they have these new postpaid options out. Now, with AT&T, there are three options here, so I'm going to go over. First is through their prepaid, AT&T prepaid. They do offer 4 hotspot devices and routers, $55 per month. It is a 100 gigabyte plan, officially authorized for these sorts of devices. We are, however, getting a lot of complaints on this plan that it is dropping out quite a bit just because of the way AT&T has their prepaid servers configured. So we don't recommend that plan if you have reliable needs. But their prepaid subsidiary, Cricket Wireless, also offers pretty much the same plan with a few slight differences, 100 gigabytes, $55 per month, but it is only available on mobile hotspot devices authorized on the AT&T network, not available for routers. And it also does roam into Canada and Mexico, so that might be an option for you if you are going a hotspot route. Now, if you are eligible for AT&T's postpaid business, if you own a business or you're a sole proprietor and can qualify for their business plans, they recently dropped the mobility restriction on their business wireless broadband plans. Now, these plans are unlimited for routers and hotspot devices, but they are speed tier capped, which means you can go with like a option that offers up to 10 megabit per second speeds. It is $75 per month, and they go all the way up to $225 per month for really high speeds. On these plans, however, they're only authorized for business use applications. They say that they will restrict usage for entertainment like streaming on Netflix. Now with T-Mobile, the purple carrier, they have been offering their mobile internet plan for hotspots and routers. And throughout all of this year since they launched the plan, they have been vacillating quite a bit on this option. At present time, the way it stands is they have two different plans for $50 per month. If you go with their M2000 5G mobile hotspot device, you can get 100 gigabytes of data for use in that device only. It is now restricted to that device. If you want to go with a router or any other hotspot device besides the M2000, then it is a 50 gigabyte plan for $50 per month. We have seen them go back and forth as to offering that 100 gigabyte option for all devices or not. But right now, that 100 gigabyte for $50 per month option is only with their M2000 mobile hotspot device. Now with Sprint, who is now owned by T-Mobile, and by this time next year, the two will be fully merged. But right now, Sprint-based plans still use Sprint towers, but roam onto T-Mobile when there is no Sprint signal. And there are two different plans that we recommend still on Sprint's network. The first is going with one of the nonprofits, like the Calyx Institute, where you pay an annual fee to become a member and you get an unlimited data plan for that year. They have options at $500 and $600 per year, depending upon the device that you want, 4G or 5G. And then it includes a year of service. So this works out to be as low as $33 per month. There's also some low-income options on these nonprofit plans that might be an option if you qualify for those. Or if you were a member of the FMCA, which is the Family Motor Coach Association, open to all RV owners, and you have at least 2 years of membership currently on your active, you qualify for their Tech Connect Plus plan, which is basically the same plan. It's an unlimited hotspot device that you get included with the plan. You pay a one-time fee for that. And then for $49.99 per month, you get an unlimited Sprint plan that roams onto the T-Mobile network. So both are great options if you want a Sprint plan that roams onto T-Mobile and will one day be a T-Mobile plan. And on all of the carriers, there are third-party reseller options. Basically, these are companies that have acquired lines of service on the carriers, sometimes legit-ish, sometimes not so legit. It's hard to know behind the scenes. And then they resell or rent these plans to you as a consumer. Now, behind the scenes, these plans may not be officially authorized for use in data-only devices, and they might be. You might know some of these companies like Nomad Internet, Bix Wireless, Gypsy Wireless. There's a whole bunch of them out there. And even Pepwave reseller Mobile Must Have has entered the reseller market recently, offering a 300 gigabyte plan that they have negotiated through a wholesaler that should be more legit than other options that are out there. Just go in eyes wide open with any of these options, that they are not direct with the carrier, and the carrier can pull the plug behind the scenes with little to no notice whether these are legit or not legit plans behind the scenes. So just know, it is a great way to get a higher cap data plan for a lower cost, and you might be able to go direct with the carrier. Go look at our unlimited guide for more on these, as well as our constantly updated vendor list for each of the carriers for these reseller plans. All right, next we're moving into smartphone data plans. Now we are focused on plans that offer a lot of personal mobile hotspots, so you can use your phone as an internet source to get things like laptops and tablets online in your household. There are some great options out there now, which has been a nice change to see in the last year. So starting with Verizon, they actually don't have the greatest options right now. They still offer their flagship consumer plan, which is called Get More Unlimited. And this one only includes 30 gigabytes of high-speed mobile hotspot use off of the phone and 50 gigabytes of data that is usable before you are subject to network management, which just means you might be slowed down if you're on a congested tower. That plan goes for $90 per month. However, if you qualify for one of their business plans, they offer a very similar plan to their consumer plan, but it is only $5 more per month, so $95 per month, and you get 60 gigabytes of high-speed mobile hotspot use. So better option. if you qualify as a business. We are hoping to see Verizon update these plans very soon because they are overdue. Now, with Verizon, they also offered their prepaid brand, which is Visible. With Visible, you pay $25 per month if you go through one of their parties, which you can join a party with any rando on the internet. And with that plan, you get unlimited on-device usage and unlimited mobile hotspot usage off of the smartphone. And that hotspot usage is capped at 5 megabit per second speeds, which is plenty fine enough for most things you want to be able to do online. The downside with Visible, it is Verizon's lowest priority. It only includes their native coverage, no roaming, and there are higher ping times with how their servers are configured. So it's not ideal as a primary mobile internet solution, but it is a great affordable option to get Verizon network into your mobile internet arsenal. Because when you move into AT&T, they offer two great plans, both consumer and business. Their Unlimited Elite, which is what it is called for both lines on consumer and business, offers 100 gigabytes of personal mobile hotspot use on the business end, 40 gigabytes now of personal mobile hotspot use off of their Consumer Elite plan. Kind of confusing because those plans have the same name and the same price of $85 per month without the auto pay. Now, what's cool about this plan is they recently also dropped network management. So all of the data on these elite plans are priority data. You will never be subject to network management for your on-device data usage. The only difference between the two plans, between the consumer and the business, is that personal mobile hotspot data cap. So when we move into T-Mobile, they now are also offering pretty much the same plans as AT&T, which is on their consumer end, on their flagship, which they call Magenta Max. You get 40 gigabytes of high-speed mobile hotspot use and no network management. But if you're qualified as a business for the same price, $85 per month, you get 100 gigabytes of high-speed personal mobile hotspot use off of your smartphone. Also, no network management. Now, what's interesting, however, is on their consumer side, on their Magenta plans, there is a little-known plan called the Global Plus 15 gigabytes. This plan is meant for international travelers, and that 15 gigabytes refers to how much high-speed data you get when traveling around the world. But what's really cool about this plan is that you get unlimited high-speed mobile hotspot use off of your smartphone, and that plan, when you add that option on to Magenta, is $120 per month. So those three plans on T-Mobile are worth looking at if you're looking for a lot of personal mobile hotspot use off of a smartphone. Now you move into Sprint. They are still offering a unlimited plan with 100 gigabytes of personal mobile hotspot use at $80 per month. And keep in mind with that plan, if you activate it now, that should be grandfathered into T-Mobile when the networks are fully merged by this time next year, which means you can be saving a little bit more money over going direct with T-Mobile right now if Sprint works fine enough where you are traveling. All right, now moving into data plans for cellular-enabled tablets. Now, these aren't going to be like the smartphone plans that we just covered that include a lot of personal mobile hotspot use. Some of the plans do have some, but not a lot. The key here is the unlimited data plan that you can use for activities that you use right on your tablet. And since these have microphones and cameras built right in, they are great for video conferencing, things like doing Zoom and FaceTime calls, for business use or for personal. And there's a lot that you can do on a tablet, especially if you add on a Bluetooth keyboard to one of these. You can use them for almost like a laptop and do a lot of functionality on. So a lot of data can be used on a tablet, on these tablet plans that can be added to your smartphone plan that we just went over for usually as little as $10 to $30 per month. That's a lot of data for just a little bit of money. So do consider if a tablet might be able to play a role in your mobile internet arsenal to offload a lot of data usage to these guys. Now, these plans that you can add on to your smartphones for a small amount, you can also activate them direct with the carrier without any other lines of service, but you'll pay a higher monthly fee to do so, usually equivalent to a single line of service like you would be if you only had a single smartphone. So it's going to be pricier that way, but still an option that you can consider. There is, however, one standalone plan that is worth looking into, and that's with AT&T. Now, these plans, they are normally intended to be manually added on to other smartphone plans, but they're still being able to be activated standalone for just $20 per month plus taxes and fees. You're not going to be able to do this online. You're going to need to find a rep either in a store or online who knows how to find this plan in their system. But if you can find it, and you can go and activate a postpaid plan on a tablet for $20 per month and get a lot of unlimited use on that tablet for just that small fee per month. So keep these options in mind with tablets because they can play a great role in a mobile internet arsenal. Now that's our wrap up of the data plans that we currently recommend if you're looking for a lot of data to use. But of course, a data plan is not the only element in a mobile internet arsenal that's going to keep you online in your travels. You need to also consider the gear that you want to use, the signal enhancing strategy, and how it might tie into other options like using campground or marina Wi-Fi, or even if you're looking into in the future integrating in options like Starlink into your mobile internet arsenal. And that's what we focus here on the Mobile Internet Resource Center, is tracking all of the news about all these options as they come out and creating resources for our community to dive into and learn what is right for them. And we are not sponsored, we don't sell stuff, and we have no incentive to try to bring this information to you because we're not involved in the sale of this sort of stuff. We are entirely funded by our premium members, our mobile internet aficionados, and if you're one of them, thank you for making this sort of content possible for us to share with the public for free. And if mobile internet is going to be an important part of your lifestyle, we would encourage you to look into possibly becoming one of our members, helping us make this all possible. But with our extended content, you can go a lot further with our reviews, our in-depth guides, our classrooms, our interactive guidance in our forums, webinars, and private Facebook group where we can help you navigate all of this content because we know this is a complicated topic and there aren't a lot of easy answers with this sort of stuff. We also do offer a classroom, including a video class, which will help you get a solid foundation on mobile internet and how it plays a role in your setup. And with our video classes, you also do get one-on-one short interactive sessions with our staff to answer your questions directly. So with this update, we do remind you that if it's much past September 2021, do follow up with our top data plan picks guide, where we are constantly keeping it updated in between these video updates, which we only put out once every few months. And until our next update, we are wishing you the best of luck with mobile internet and that the bandwidth will be with you. These videos are brought to you by our premium members, our mobile internet aficionados. They make it possible for us to track this news and create these videos. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, or better yet, consider becoming a member yourself.